just can't stand it. And I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. And if I could leave this spirit, I'd find a hole and I'd live in it. And I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. 'Cause here I go, I'm scratching around the same old hole. My body feels young, but my mind's very old. So what do you say? You can't give me my dreams, they're mine anyway. Half the world away, half the world away. I'm half the world away. I've been lost, I've been found, but I don't feel down. Half the World Away has an intro that starts on the C chord and then goes to an F chord, a C chord, and then to the F chord. And when you play the F chord, if you can add that C in there, it just gives the chord a slightly fuller sound. So the intro's F, C, F, C. And then we get to the first verse, I would like to leave this city, and that starts on the C chord. And then we go to the C, F, and then we go back to the C chord, and then we get the C, F, and then we get the C, C, B, which you're moving your second finger down to play this B note here, which is the second fret of the A string. So you've gone from the C, and then we go to an A minor. So that part is that, and I can feel the warning signs. And then we go to a D7, running around into the C, F chord. And then we get to the C again, back to the C, F, back to the C chord, back to the C and F, and then we're back to the C chord, and then to the C, F, and then the C chord, and then the C, F, and then you've got that rundown on the C again, 'cause I can feel the warning sign. Now when we came running down on that C, I'm actually changing this C note to a D note, so I'm kind of and I can feel the warning sign, and then we're to a D7, to an F. So playing through that first verse, you're on the C chord, to an F, to a C chord, to the F, to the C, C, B, A, D7, to an F, and then back to the C, to the F, to the C, to the C, F, and then that C, C, B, A minor, D7, to the F. And then we get to the chorus. The chorus starts on an A minor, and then goes to a C, and then we've got an E7, which is like the E chord, but you're lifting your third finger off and letting the D note ring out. And then we go to the A minor, and that C, F chord, and it's called a C, F chord because you've got that F shape, and they're asking you to add in this C note here, which is the third fret of the A string. And then we go to a D chord, and then to a G chord. And with the G chord, I'd use all four fingers and actually bring in this D note here on the G. But if you're more comfortable, the normal G is fine. I mean, there's not a massive difference between the two chords. And then we go back to the A minor, to the C, and that E7 again, A minor. And then we've got an F major 7, and the F major 7 is the same shape as the F chord, but rather than fretting both of these notes, the C note here and the F note here, you're only fretting that C note and you're letting the E note ring out. And that's an F major 7, and then into the F minor, and there you're playing the 4 strings down, and you're playing the 3rd fret of the D string, and then you're playing the 1st fret of the G, the B and the E string. And then you get back to that C rundown, that's C, C, B, A minor, D7, and then that C, F chord, and you're bringing in that F. And at the end of the chorus there is a link to take you into the next verse, and you start on a C chord, and then that F, C, back to C, F, C chord, back to the C, C, F chord. And then you get back into the next verse, which is the same chords as the first verse. You've got that C, and when I leave, F chord, back to C, back to the F chord, and then it's a C, the rundown, A minor, D7, to the F, back to the C, if I could leave this spirit, C chord, to the F chord, and then that C rundown, A minor, the D7 to the F, and then back to the chorus. Here I go, I'm scratching around in the sand. And then you finish back off on that C, F, C, F, and finish on the C chord. So here I go, I'm scratching around the same old hole. My body feels young but my mind's very old. So what do you say? You can't give me my dreams, they're mine anyway. Have the world away, have the world away. You have the world away. I've been lost, I've been found, but I don't feel down. And when I leave this planet, you know I stay, but I just can't stand it. And I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. And if I could leave this spirit, I'd find a hole and I'd live in it. And I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. 'Cause here I go, I'm scratching around the same old hole. My body feels young but my mind's very old. So what do you say? You can't give me my dreams, they're mine anyway. Have the world away, have the world away. Have the world away. I've been lost, I've been found, but I don't feel down. And when I leave this island, I book myself into a soul asylum. 'Cause I can feel the warning signs